John Wood, Creating Room to Read, A Story of Hope in the Battle for Global Literacy. Gain inspiration from John Wood's remarkable journey in Creating Room to Read, A Story of Hope in the Battle for Global Literacy, a compelling account of the establishment and growth of the nonprofit organization, Room to Read. This summary provides an overview of how Wood and his team transform millions of lives across 16 countries by promoting education and literacy. Discover the Challenge Grant Model, which fosters community participation and commitment to improvement, and learn how the Girls' Education Program empowers young women, leading to a healthier and more prosperous society. Witness the impact Room to Read has made across the globe and the ambition to reach 100 million children in the founder's lifetime.
Educating the Future. John Wood founded Room to Read, a nonprofit organization aimed at providing education to children worldwide. Having impacted 16.6 million children in 16 countries, Wood highlights the organization's incredible growth in his sequel to Leaving Microsoft to Change the World, offering others a blueprint to follow in his footsteps. Room to Read believes financial support for education and literacy to not be a charity but an investment. In a world with 780 million illiterate people, including 300 million children in developing countries, Wood presents a powerful argument for the importance of literacy and education. Room to Read, Building Libraries, Transforming Lives. In 1999, John Wood left his job at Microsoft to fulfill a promise to a village in Nepal, to bring them books. This led to the creation of Room to Read, an organization that builds libraries and schools in the poorest nations. In 10 years, it built 10,000 libraries, published 700-plus titles in local languages, supported 17,000 girls' education, and trained numerous teachers. The Girls' Education Program pays for fees, provides mentoring, and buys school supplies and uniforms. Education brings stability, prosperity, and peace. Educated women go on to educate their families, and education leads to higher earnings, healthier populations, and longer lifespans. Countries with access to education are less likely to experience unrest, terrorism, or war. With its focus on empowering youth through education, Room to Read is transforming lives and communities around the world. Empowering communities through education. John Wood, the founder of Room to Read, developed a challenge grant model that motivates communities to participate in their own development projects. The program coordinators work with locals to plan culturally appropriate schools and libraries. National education ministries support these efforts once completed while teachers take over classrooms. The challenge grant model streamlines the allocation of resources while allowing co-investors to participate. In Nepal and Zambia, families deliver sorghum and an individual manages the library while breeding and selling pigs. This approach salutes communities, respects their inherent dignity, and avoids breeding dependency. Invest in education. Room to Read seeks investments instead of donations to foster self-sufficiency. Run like a business, the charity has ambitious goals to help millions of children and adult illiterates. Founder John Wood promotes a culture of accountability and efficiency, favoring practical investments such as library construction over pricey branding. His approach pays off. Since 2000, Room to Read has helped 16.8 million children access education, with a goal of reaching 40 million by 2025. Wood's story, chronicled in Leaving Microsoft to Change the World, inspires readers to use practical solutions to tackle pressing global issues. African expansion. Despite the reputation for corruption and violence, Room to Read's founder, John Wood, recognized the dire need for education in sub-Saharan Africa, where half of the population was below 15 years old and half lived on less than $1 daily. Wood started in South Africa but faced challenges when a trusted team leader stole $15,000, forcing him to fire her and her team. Undeterred, a year later, the organization launched a library and book publication program in Zambia. The impact was enormous, with children composing and performing songs to convey their gratitude. Transforming lives with books. John Wood's Room to Read has impacted millions of children worldwide by building libraries, publishing books, and partnering with corporations. From Nepal to Asia, Wood's goal to reach 100 million children remains steadfast. Inspiring social activist. Discover the awe-inspiring story of John Wood, a renowned public servant and author, in leaving Microsoft to change the world. John's memoir provides in-depth insights into how he founded Room to Read, a non-profit organization dedicated to children's education and literacy in impoverished areas of the world. John's visionary thinking and innovative solutions for building sustainable libraries and schools in remote regions have transformed many lives and communities. The book is an excellent read for anyone looking to make a difference and become an effective leader in social service.
Room to Read demonstrates the transformative power of education and literacy, reaching millions of children in the world's poorest nations through providing books, libraries, scholarships, and mentoring. The organization's challenge grant model encourages local community involvement, ensuring the long-term success and cultural appropriateness of projects. The girls' education program has led to increased enrollment in post-secondary institutions, breaking the cycle of poverty and contributing to a more stable and prosperous society. Recognizing the significant potential for change, John Wood's journey inspires readers to make a difference in the world through this incredible organization, fostering hope in the battle for global literacy.